At Center Market. This is at the restroom. My previous video ended abruptly. So after he fell in love with me because I just had big hair. As my husband. Look at the change, guys. Look at the change. Tyler Bandas. And 5 years ago, like the FBI, if I make my post public and read them, they might still subpoena Facebook and say we need like access to her accounts if we're her. She's conducting her own investigation until we make the arrest of the people that steal from her. What else? So after, como no le envían notes, es que como no le envían notes, ahora se cree que él es baby daddy material. Like, if I didn't go full on nude, is he saying, well, you could have at least sent me a picture of your kids? I'm the daddy, and that's what you're proof. Neither one of them. I mean, the nose. But I've said that before, Jane and Kilani already have a dad. I don't ever want to introduce anyone like, this is your dad. They know that I don't have the demeanor of that either, so it would have been nudes. And that still makes me a prude because I just don't send nudes to just everyone. Hopefully money and an Eiffel Tower finder. People say, but is that why he's like, I'm heart healthy? But I just literally hate all the fashion models. Or they just joke around like, I just gained the weight because have you seen how many skinny guys there are out there that break? Anyways, I'm gonna feel it better now. So I can turn off my previous video without like I'm not recording them on purpose, but it's not creepy. Do people I've witnessed that I think or heard about it or maybe in a movie at least people get up and in the video then open a different website and say that's what you get for going to your camera and me leaving and you weren't even the one trying to find out my business. I got sound. More. This is a pickle. I like this. I'm having ice cream. Not very good. So I'm not buying it this year. I just look at the choices. Oh, I can make her burn. So boring. This one just one. What else? What else? Cardboard. That's all of it. Anyways, if you remember the small scissors song, maybe you'll try to come. Or they're out of those. Anyways, this is really good. Having a lovely first tonight. What happened on my birthday? What happened on my birthday? Honestly, my PowerPoint heat my awesome. Not today. It's the napkins on. One person is like this pills. Anyways, he thinks we're having babies together. If I don't say, dude, I don't want you as a baby daddy. He's like, oh, send me the news or I'll kill you. Or give me a baby then. Oh, these people don't know what the daughter is. They're so disgusting. Pobre nene, pobre Alex, que lo llevan violando. For many years pretending it's me. Oh, then I'm like, oh, if I move to Utah and Alex is safely under him, then it's all good, right? Hate crime done. Hate crime towards me over with. Alex is safely under him. Oh, that's how luxurious we are to escape from terror. We get free housing from the government while screaming at our money for percent. Or we build our own shopping districts when there's so many people here that can vouch for my life. Why I live here. So all the illegal prostitutes today are pestering Edgar. Edgar just not in my eyes, not in my eyes. Pero Edgar, tú no extrañas a alguien. Págame por lo menos una cerveza. Yo te actresses don't want to go, and then they pester one so that one hires them. And they're like, bueno, just not in my eyes, not in my eyes. Eso fue lo que dio alguien. And they'll be like, ajá, yo vi el video, ya yo lo viví eso. That's not what I paid for. You, okay, I'll give a prize. A esta le quedó mejor que otro, pero puñeta fue porque me tuvieron de rey. Que te di dinero a ti, como quiera le iba a dar dinero a ella, para que se calle la boca, anyway. I haven't missed out on anything. Anyway, what is this? Oh, I didn't take the what's probably no cheddar, no cheddar. What goes? Little 3 minutes of this and the 3 minutes of this. Jennifer Vasquez would be a terrible link. He stalks me, trying to kill me, to rape me. What? What else? How about that for fixed their marriage? Mañana y se nos casamos por la Pentecostal. Porque son la única gente que todavía no saben, según nosotros. Que robamos dinero, matamos y velamos. O sea, que estamos no casados para they have their tios and tias. Some of them, or like 13 cousins, some of them have a pattern of abuse that they all went and got married to the legal prostitute just because they wanted to make a official, not judged by the girl on top of it. Literally their vows. Literally their vows, not judged by the girl on Taco Bell. They used to roll her eyes and I'm jelly for the ring on it. Now she cries de gente tan bruta, se casaron. Cry, pudiendo estar conmigo con otra persona buena, pero que se casaron con alguien que lo abusa. Oh. Él se cree que ocupa the space for other people. So he's letting the people who are the sons of the Eve, or relative me, or from a barrio, be the normal abuse. What? No one wants a self-sacrificial lamb, literally. Well, I hope my dad has killed people just for fun, and I don't know how. But I don't wish that. For people to know what character is. That I want to come to Barbie. More than little bit more. Everyone was spitting the same. Oh, I keep spitting myself. Que fragle dan maceta. Was there food there though? Because sometimes the office is closed, but they're like, what food? Que fragle dan maceta que hoy no dijo comida gratis. Oye, ellos siguen esto. Albert se cree a mí le sigue la doña esa que regalan los Catholic charities. Y la madre, that's not a casual encounter. I would admit. One to the me. It's like anything I just call like there was no big time for them. We should have grabbed like 5 cents. I want to shop at Royal Blue Grocery later. I was never virginal. That's why he wants to kill me. What? Yeah, tipo bruto. That's the state of mind, nene. Para por encima de 50 of people in the horizon. And me not getting killed. Amen. Only hot ones can be. Of course, right? All that hotness. Only the hot ones can make me. But it could happen again Sunday. I'm not looking for no disrespect, pero they're hot like caliente en esa pena no jamás se usa el cerebro. So in the spirit of I want to stay alive. Oh yeah. They want to mock me that I didn't cook for David Ledesma. Oh. Ellos asocian cosas con esclava, es bruto. Y entonces ellos y ellas hacen competencias. Have you heard them? Input versus output for them is que yo creo que se maten hoy, pero they go on conferring, they're like, no es justo que Arlene se haya encontrado con Anthony Capizano desde un restaurante y se hicieron el amor en su casa luego sin Arlene tenerle que cocinar, cuando esa misma tarde yo estaba cocinando un soufflé. So, esta gente no hacen algo por ellos mismos, todo lo hacen por impresionar. Entonces, ya me cansé. Yo aquí cocinándole un soufflé, cociné unos asparros, cociné una pasta. Para ella, Lynn no le tuvo ni que cocinar, eso me encojó cuando me enteré. Entonces, no, esta otra va a amanecer con él y él le va a poner un y yo ayer le cociné que venado. Parece sobado con la mierda de Andrew. Había un trabajo. What else? What else? What else? Con un cheesecake, con una ensalada, con una papita salteada. Y se va a llevar a esta otra a un hotel. Y el tipo tan pendejo. Porque qué tipo tan pendejo. Siempre me está invitando a hoteles. Pero qué tipo tan pendejo. Yo no soy prostituta ilegal para que él me esté invitando a hoteles. Soy yo aquí como una esclava mañana cocinándole scrambled eggs para que no me preñe. Con lo que queda del mierda de Andrew. Con fruta, con tostadas, de pan, de pan. Estoy hastiada de ese tipo. Yo cocinándole todos los días. They either want to say no more. I have love for cooking. Or say, bro, if you want to see me, like, we need a good arrangement that isn't me cooking. Rufo, qué puerco, me dio que cocinar. Have you heard this? Qué puerco. Me dio casi, me cansa la cocina tanto. Que entonces él me cocina desayuno. No. Ni que yo fuera prostituta ilegal. Y por like, entonces el Antonio Cabezano que se no te gusta. Es que sin comida se le va a parar el pene. So are you sure? When you go on like raping just at this weekend. Que sin cocina, sin comida se le para el pene. Bueno. No me gusta, no me gusta, no me gusta. Ayer Arlene recibió flores de este y yo no recibí algo. Vende el pago. A Cassandra le regalaron un carro unos novios que tiene y yo no recibí algo ayer. Estoy en diabla. Arlene fue a Disney con Jane y Lennon y cuánto gastarían y yo no gasté ni un peso hoy. Estoy hastiada. No, nene, nene, no me toques, que parece que por en social media. Arlene está en Disney gastando cuánto y yo no he gastado ni un peso. ¿Qué esta mierda que está quejándose comparando de like baby te siquiera te llevo de shopping no ready que baby te llevo de shopping siquiera no like ready what else it's kind of my sentence thing but it's exactly I was expecting this this way. I'm eating bread tomorrow, peanut butter most likely from HEB, a yogurt, and sticking to that for Saturday and Sunday most likely a Carver library. Porque at the moment we have like $100 of food stamps, and they won't be deposited until the 20th. Well, Guado here steals how much from me? Infinite money, literally. Y él se cree que by starving me, I'm gonna run to him and be like, that's my steak. Does he not realize lo que es comer? La importancia que es comer y se pone droga para no engordar todavía. Es bruto, no tiene respeto, no tiene amor propio. Pobre Priscilla Chang is a bad mother, boss with her kids. And Mark Zuckerberg saying, I wish Arlene would have raised these babies. But why do I always win? I feel like I always. The lake could be very much happening. Anyways, I thought into a new forget. We did it. Alex is saying, at the room, I didn't even know they had such or such plans. And I'm now on military bases all over. Eating bonbons and watching TV all day. Quite literally for the most part. What's so wrong with that? One isn't killing someone. With the occasional shopping distress online or presents. What else? Can't concentrate. Reading a book. Okay, so what's this about getting pregnant? Entire book. It's like if I read a entire book, I'm gonna want to get pregnant. Right away. Porque I'll be like, look at that. This to completion. Also, I played that. You think that men are like merodeando, no quieren tener bebé. Pero no es que no quiera tener bebé. It's like, I'm not ready. So obvious. Until I'm like, okay, I'm ready to have a baby. The day before Jaden was born, I colored a SpongeBob coloring book on my thing for the most part of it. I have not colored in a while. What else? What else? Adult coloring books back in the day is just get a print a color sheet from the internet. Not as in cartoonish. Like I'm bored. I'm bored. Let's get to a minute I'm eating ice cream. I don't know if chocolate chip or regular. It is the most affordable dessert that I can think of right now. If there's some left, I plan to get those chocolate mousse later. So in the like $4 range. Just faking being fancy. ¿Para qué? ¿Qué hace la gente? ¿Le traen gift cards de pan de la panadería, güey? Literally, abren el pan, lo cortan y dice, para que no te lo puedas comer, ahí hay dinero. That's the gift card. Back in the- Ellos se invitan a la vida de la gente. Like these people are so fancy. I want to see the price or fitting. What? That first day is so important, such a deal breaker. It's ridiculous. Porque es like, well, viva Roque, que se porta bien y que se pone express. Que se pone Roque express. Does Roque express? Maybe. Or do I take her muerta casi? He get that first date is so important. They want to know how much money I'm willing to spend on. Fool, boy, you ain't me. And my nails are dirty. Who's let me fast point? I accept virtual gift cards too. I'm bored. I stuck at the motivational speaker, but are we all laughing at James and Ali? Just do I show my face? Motivadora desde cuando? Like 2020? Ew. How many people? Millionaires and millionaires. Bill Gates still say that's lo mama y lo amenaza que lo va a matar. So he wouldn't even want that. Oh. Did Andrew have a laugh with them? Don't worry, Arlene. Don't worry. This will turn out my way. Dale, Gina, le tiene que doler los dedos. Voy a estar ausente. La gente me robó, no quiero mencionar que me robó. What else? What else? What else? What else? Dale, escríbete 3 libros ahí en GrowFund para que el niño no se mate. Mente de que no tiene dinero ni para comer y yo te doy dinero a ti. Importante. ¿Por qué no haces un winner, better writer? Y me pagan por los libros y todo. Eileen, what is your what? I'm like, if I, not with anyone else, like your leader universe. Porque one can network es pobretona. He has me hostage-ish. But I'm okay, my kids are great. Well, I didn't need that bio for me to network on Facebook either, what I have currently. So, entonces ellos se van a reír de ella y decir, pero espérate, Jenny Lorenzo Suarez. You just became a motivator when? In 2021? 2022? Tratando de do I win, only a better writer than you, I got paid. Wait, did they say it to her? Wait until Arlene brags about minting millionaires and billionaires on the internet without seeking praise or cachiviro págame or quién se benefició de que me dé dinero. She thought I would be dead by then. Most likely. What else? Or That soup was so filling. So good. I'm sending my GoFundMe campaign to people through Instagram now. I need to fix it. Oh, they want to tell me get rid of Friday wouldn't like my personality. Do people like him that I'm very quiet laugh and say, oh, so that's what goes on in her head? That's everyone. ¿Cuántas veces se lo mamó de Friday violándonos? ¿Cuántas veces ha violado a Kristen López? La preñó. Anyways, no has that in cartas and then. Hey, girl. Oh, did I make a commitment with Jandel? Possibly. Before with Edgar, but that's why they raped them and that's why they steal from one. They're like, you think that you married your actual commitment, but you had commitments with two. We only gave you one just for the fuck of it. Pero como I don't talk to them, they're possibly ella ya. A los 2 años, los tres, was like, I'm gonna have babies with Jandel, but I don't think so. Otherwise, I would have been reminded of it. Mira esta belleza. Contemplating art is like the man. And is that how she masturbates stroking me? But she shouldn't. She should be masturbating to the dollars. So cute. Lord. Voy a vivir mi vida. No. For real, make it 7 years. Hallelujah. Yes, Señor. Should I tag that sounds like the FBI? Not like in the Target commercial. Oh, so they what they do is they confer, they take rejection. Well, she didn't like the commercial. That means she wants me to keep stealing from her. ¿Cuántas veces Friday me puede dejar violarlo? They dissect sentences. They're like she's rejecting us, raping her, so we must kill her. She has a daughter. Wait. No one wants a hate crime. They misrepresent themselves. Tenemos que hacerlo. Did she say that I got naked with her over my dead body and whatever? They have a Skype common girl too. Did I warn people to be aware? No, that I am paranoid. But because this is a federal offense that they're committing. Towards me. Didn't I type FBI? Así que te dejo no te para tipo What else? What else? Look, Frances Harmon that long, or was it Rachel Sutters? That made me leave the internet, guys. I was so offended by Thomas. It wasn't me. I don't get. My parents taught I used to bathe nude by the side of a road in a tin tub. All of my primos, the good ones, know what chantilly know how to learn how to say it. Otro crochet. So they can be like, okay, let's create something like, wow, lace looks so good on you. What else? 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 How much energy does he spend trying to rape me? I did this a while ago. So tomorrow I shall clean my apartment. So it's like my most relevant. It's like that's my hope for today. And they're like, but I'm not ready, baby, today. But it says there that you're the most relevant. ¿Quién te manda a estar violándome? Is what they get as an answer. I've heard. What else? 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 Que baby. Esa gente no sabe lo que es bañarse bien. Es what people say. Si supiera lo que es bañarse bien, no estarían violando, matando. Pero es sentirse con el Espíritu Santo de pecado. No solamente mortal, pero de not even a white. Eso es saber bañarse. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I should have taken out the trash. President Trump signs the one big beautiful bill into law. MAGA. What does the MAGA stand for? Make America Great Again. Wow, I'm so behind on my question. Anyways, the Guadalupe River is overflowing everywhere. Oh, well, it only US Highway 2. US Highway 281. So much flooding on my Facebook. That is the profile right now. I'm bored. You can decapitate me for me, so responsible steal my money. That's steal my vehicles, claiming that I need for all of these works to be approved. I don't have money to network. I moved in with my esposito to have babies. Pero where's my money to network? Back then, he stole it. He got in the way of my parents providing for me. Well, he did the press conference of I'll let my hair belong to. You can give me a spanking. I think that's what she'll sing. And fucked up for this for a lot of us. Fine or no, like that. What else? What else? That's so pretty. I'm bored. You would never know who was in an orgy there like 10 minutes before. Corito, corito más, cuero más, basura no puede ser. What's the one? What was it? Chris Appleton. It was gifted. Oh, I won. Chris Appleton won. Did I meet this kid when I was little? That's hilarious. I'm bored. Oh, he's pretty. He's pretty. I think I met this kid. Like, oh, is he? Did he get right by me when he got? Awesome. What else? That's a beautiful. Oh, that's a pretty dress too. Those are so. What else? I'm bored. Not outfits are relatable to. What else? I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? Anyway. I'm seriously mommy. Oh wow. Why is the worst prison? Is that where he's headed to? For getting the way we receiving money, for raping my crushes, for stealing my vehicles, for causing me to be forcing me to be celibate when I don't want to. He's so disgusting and so embarrassing that I don't even try to date. Not even like, will someone give me a trust? Porque they stalked me and then they offered like the better choice, like legal prostitute as a mama. They're like, just go ahead and let me rape you instead and don't be with Darlene. That's disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't want that either. Who's gifting money today? Anyways, my apologies to Benjamin Hollingsworth that these individuals steal from me and expect you to finance myself and my son Nathan and my daughter. While they continue to steal from me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want the bathroom downstairs to be closed just so I can see that elevator upstairs. It must be like all over the harmonious. I want to go upstairs if I have to. Because then my vehicles that are converted up. It's white. What else? 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 I'm going. I will stay at the Hyatt today. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Does he go around and say about ese era el derecho de Gloria Nilsa antes de haberse muerto, pero tú naciste presidente? Like that, just like that. Yes. Para él todas las personas son desechables. Inmediatamente. It's like unwrap Barbie, kill it. Unwrap Ken, kill it. Unwrap Roxy, kill it. Unwrap Skipper, kill it. And people are like, beware, porque de dónde va a salir. En Italia, que también tienen la receta. Si él va a be killing people while raping them. What else? What else? What else? What else? This just plain stupid. Hold on. Order this family things. I'm gonna teach you how to. I'm gonna take you to a nightclub one day where all those platforms are. You need to be sure. Dude, I already turned 18 and these are all my black friends. They won't kill me. He's the bigot. What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm stupid. I know Chris doesn't want isn't the babysitter. Oh, I wouldn't ever. I made cartoons. I made cartoons to be my babysitter. I wouldn't ever because some pendejos on the TV. I wouldn't ever trade it for anyone. And I love calling to say hi, and I love you. I will call you again tomorrow. I had a lovely conversation with him yesterday. Pizza with dough from Publix. Yeah. And pizza. Pepperoni burgers. That is pretty good too. Hi, my love. I'm calling to say hi, and I love you. I will call you again tomorrow. What else? What else? What else? So, anyways, back to Javier Villa on Instagram. Oh, we needed to follow him on Facebook. They want to say if you had followed Javier Villarreal, because they want to instill fear on me. So they want to say if you had followed Javier Villarreal on Facebook, we wouldn't have been. The baker was so marked, and the rapist murderer they was so marked, and then speaking to me from. My kid is supposed to be out to dinner with someone. Hey, oh, happy 4th of July. Anyway, happy Independence Day. What else? What else? What else? What else? So they want to confirm and tell me if you have like Villarreal's page on Facebook, then we wouldn't have had a hate crime towards you. There's one way to my vagina. Here's my vagina. Here's a penis or a vagina with consent. Straight to it. Not like this if I eat ice cream with another girl, if I take the mistress out with her belongings, cause her starvation, if I cause her mother to die, if I move back, will she? In the case of multiple marriages, this is my vagina. It's like, hi, Steve. Nice to see you. Hi, Bob. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. Nice. What is Rafaela? Nice to see you. What else? Possibly not in the same day. Do some people say no? It's like there's orgies. Their family that do orgies in Puerto Rico, but a lot of people think European orgies due to heritage specifically. So to some people it's a treat because mostly of my heritage. I'm like walking as if multiple people are touching me at once and I'm enjoying it. Possibly like a very, 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 like very old memory when I was like 2 or 3 years old and men would pick me up like I'm Chilo, like wow, this is trophy wife material, that sort of thing. So some people say I'm smiling or reminiscing without realizing it, and then people based on my body language, like there's multiple people touching her, but that was like a long time ago, and she doesn't want to see them again. A new type of media, or what? The crying one kind on a paper crown. Asa, I'm bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, 619. I love seeing that sometimes. The American Dream's alive and kicking. Alright, this one what? Soup, broccoli and cheddar. The 4th of July. Kaylani said happy 4th of July. And everyday millionaire. So globally, the numbers of these everyday millionaires, Emily, quadrupled since 2000 to around 52 million, who together now account for roughly 107 trillion of the world's wealth. Now, let me also tell you about these millionaires. Have I been collecting money actively during all those days? So some people act like banks. There's Francisca that says daddy gave me money for her, so for when I see her, if I see her. There's like my 57th cousin in India, or acquire how many million. With her, know that what Etsy is. Daddy got a million, sold a necklace for a million. Her boyfriend gave him a million just for the conversation. Working now, he tells his hoes, I get on Etsy and get more money. Not because she did it. I didn't know what Etsy is. I got a brand new sports car from the first sale of my home on Etsy. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? As a gift, and I was like, continue working. Some people continue pitching. Some people continue posting themselves like, this is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I'm doing. Someone please give me that money back. And my God would kill me there. If the US dollar would go, how much are my entities worth? I'm priced them. Even if I price them for, let's say, $1, there's somehow boyfriend that I haven't seen in a while. Doesn't know if I run into you. Just for pricing for $1 so you charge more first currency on paper is I would give you more money just to make up for that, even if it isn't a loss. For real, most of them need to continue to work for some way or somehow, or some have their homes paid off already. So they're like, oh, we just spend $300,000 every year. When we die, we're like, we're gonna spend more. And we live like we only have like almost like 1 million or two. What else? 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 I'm bored. Ahora es la fiesta patronal in Aguada, Puerto Rico in September. No, but that's the who wrote the list. Oh, TripAdvisor. You could be in my apartment. Okay, you can be in my apartment. This house is not happen. And this may not even be a credible source. I don't know what Garza is, honestly, but I've heard about it. Entonces, I have very, porque I don't create 59 groups of people. They give me love for this post that I just wrote on social media. Well, I hype myself up, like sometimes rethinking a thought, as if I were sharing the news with someone. Everything that my parents have said, I should. You know, the decades ago, I hope I can like continue that tradition with my own kids. It's called respect. Great job. OMG, you're so kind. You're so thoughtful. For the worst case scenarios, expecting murder, rapists, and thief, like what I was growing up around. Por si eso es like natural thing that way, just in case. And I have to see this for it. So when they start like showing some sort of personality in the earth, I'm like, oh, indeed, I love you already. Just because I'll continue loving you just because. What else? What else? Make America great again, Bill. Wow. I suffer from amnesia, so I'm like, what does this mean? Like, in general, it's just teaching kids in masses to not steal. Oh, he hates Saigon because he's a terrorist, so he wants to be a dictator. And then it's like, how many children are fans of that Dora commercial and that Dora show? So, even mi prima, que no lo entiende, says, oh, a cartoon character is mockery of that woman. Please don't tell me she's related to me. It's called respect. doesn't understand that she walks safely or he will sometimes due to this. What else? What else? But I want to dance that before, so I want to dance next week somewhere. In my own apartment with electricity in it, the fan on, the fan on. I give the best compliments until Steel's really trying to mock me. Home, trying a party, I'm like, beautiful. It's so clean. Oh, I like the fan aesthetics of it. Some people steal ideas and they're like, for my next home, I'm just gonna get that. So it's better than hers. I can do better. So some people do that, but it's natural too. It's like I don't like the aesthetics of this home, but it was the perfect fan. But it was like one had already seen it in Canada TV show. So in one head already, it's like, me encantó la idea. Guess what? That was custom made. Porque mientras la nena está ahí en la fiesta, she's like, no, hace calor. We're gonna do something. A fan, it would look like this. And people read body language. And then months later, they're like, look at my fan. Actually, I went with my own design, but because one is like semi into selling it, well, I can always change it a little bit. What else? Better than killing me, better than killing me. I don't like that book. Ooh, él quiere fama, ¿no? Él dice, ya Chanel, yo lo tengo con mi esposa. So, yo quería a alguien que me reportara a la policía en Utah online y alguien de la policía en Tampa. And no le importa who he gets attacked from. Anyways, el fraile es gordo. What do they have to report both of them? Who rapes him? Did he grow up and he's like raping every kid in the church because he's angry that he was raped? Dear Lord. That just proposed a baby to me. Give me money already. Olvídate de que yo existo. Menorito 9 years younger than me. For real, these boys are so weird. These boys are so hermosas fotos que me enviaron de un chico disfrutando el 4 de julio. Always gauging. So, like, the gente, because I'm being pro is I wouldn't, I'm in the activity and I would be like, this is me, what I'm doing with my kids, maybe. Very unlikely. But they want to brag that they have Claudia Gabriela Martinez Urias in my home pretending to be me finishing the job with daycare. While I suffer and I starve and I don't have money. For them to get all the group sex that they couldn't get with me because I'm so selfish with daycare. These are gross. They don't understand that there's people that one doesn't want to mix in. Out of respect for everyone too. They're basura. Esa tipa es una puerca. Esa tipa es una puerca. Hipocresía. Oh, I know how to gauge hypocrisy. I'm not like these are my best friends. Literally, I looked around. I didn't like the settings of the home in Beale Air Force Base. But I said whatever for what it is, and I have a roach-free home with a man, both raising my babies, yet he, what is it, accepted monogamy, but I didn't propose that either. While I have the, what is it, the freedom to walk with him holding hands and be like, guys, if you're still here, when we're done eating dinner, we already have reservations out to. Maybe we can hook up if we're compatible. Say hi. What else? 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 So I thought, well, what do I want my Facebook to be? I don't have money to network right now. Okay. I have money for a relationship, but he's not my boss either. And that's how people see it. And I have no boss, anyways. I don't need one. Anyways, El Cartel de Sinaloa does beautifully when I speak up at rehabilitating themselves, I heard, porque compared to this piece of shit, El Cartel of Sinaloa, the Sinaloense, isn't, what else? What else? Anyways, when one reads someone says, hopefully it was the people that need to be decapitated. That's what I learned from my parents. One gasps, someone says, decapitated. In one phrase, it says, I'm so thankful for my life and being safe in this moment. But hopefully, if someone got decapitated, it was the right people that got decapitated. Amen. What do you guys think? Ay, porque a veces uno lee esas noticias. What? Anyways, excuse me, I just burped. Where was the fire accident? I want chocolate from Trader Joe's. Those dark chocolate bars. Do they have friends? So do they mock my social media account because I'm basically mocking them? And for real, I'm like a picture here in front of the TV. Dale, dale, dale. And I'm never gonna have that conversation with anyone for them to try to turn it about me. And people know my sarcasm already sometimes. I'm not a comedian. So they're like, there she is showing herself next to the TV. It's like, ¿cómo hace esa gente que me roba una foto en la televisor, una foto en la otra? And I didn't upgrade even for the picture. I thought about it. For me, it's like a TV is a TV, but I'm like, what is this that I'm doing here? Since this is in my home, like whatever. I don't know. I don't want to upgrade the TV. Just yeah, a picture I want to take first. So they go on saying Arlene is never date ready, doesn't know how to fly solo. And then they're like, wow, mi amiga, we are Arlene Trader Joe's. Con esas varas de dark chocolate. Bueno. And then people are like, pero estaba sola, estaba con quién? Sola, 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 no mujer, comprando dark chocolate sola. Wow. My friend was so impressed cuando la vio. Was like, wow, you paint her to be like this dumb person. Then when I saw her, I'm like, Sexy was there getting dark chocolate bars at Trader Joe's, those $2 little box ones. They're like, oh yeah, 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 that's my prima que compra dark chocolate sola. What else? 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 I'm bored. And then there are like two other people. Arlie no sale nunca de la casa, parece, porque en Facebook no publica nada. Dan un asco. John B. Christ, are you always on tour? Did you not take a shit today? Based on your Instagram post, is what they say. Is Jimmy Fallon always providing jokes? What about Trevor Wallace? Never shops? Ugh, let me guess. Golf for all fucking day long. Seriously, él se lava los dientes con el golf club en las manos. What else? 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 Um, Getting icebergs, just the música cost effective. Dessert. After I like $3 and something worth of chocolate or different. Their wife is a better nutritionist. Cool. He thinks that I'm literally Miss Universe that needs to be taken down. Someone is prettier. Arlene, she has a better body. She has a better network. She has more money. She has a better house. You're no Miss Universe porque te quitamos el reinado by beating you, quitándote los dientes, quitándote el pelo. Ojalá te quedes calva. There's people who like to be judged. Look, guys, I painted these two pieces. Which one do you like better? What else? Apparently, Kyle Tucker needs to support me and my two babies. Porque these piece of shit steal from me, save my homes without my permission, steal my vehicles, and get in the way of receiving it. When do I get rewarded for my honesty? What else? What else? What else? What else? El fraile se confundió y este martes dijo whatever. Le propuse matrimonio a la otra hermana, a la otra hermana. Me entusiasmé, escuché que me iba a llevar a Revo esa pelada y no tiene dinero, entonces la hermana que le roba todo me dijo, yo te llevo a Revo, yo estoy lista. Y yo dije, pues de una vez en el nombre del Padre, el Hijo, de que este pene y no es la iglesia católica lifestyle. Ni respeto, dale, dale, borra los mensajes donde dice que me quieres matar y me caso contigo. What? Ew. Dude, what is the word to describe them? It goes beyond deplorable. They're like a turd on his bed. How did that get there? With this shit. Tossing like everything, all gagging, throwing up, or do I leave the room and have someone immediately that I can pay for the job? Oh, there's doctors. And they're like, I don't mind like touching people with gloves that suffer from there. It's the rest. I'm great drinking water. But I know that I'm gonna be here also. I'm not the only one. These ladies behind me have been here. It feels like getting ice. So that was want to speak about and not just the man. He told me decades ago, don't you dare hang out in Central Market. Or someone there, he introduced me to the guy so he would hate me. He's gonna lose his hand. That could be a problem because I'm so Hollywood. Ew. Who? What? Whole Foods and Rose, you guys. Someone there accidentally lost an eye because he took the eye away from him. It might as well be the same concept. Huh? Yeah. You can decapitate me. I mean, so it's just then rape me, let's steal my money, and I get a no embarrassment. I'm getting ice cream soon. I'm getting ice cream soon. I don't ever think all the thoughts towards me. I don't ever remember these people. I don't ever make them a part of my life. I don't succumb to terrorism ever. It's not in me even to ever remember the threats that have been made to me and live my life accordingly. Like I can't ever live or They're living here too. Eat at Central Market again. Oh, but anyways, where else is he permitted to visit? Then I'll be visiting. What else? What else? What else? What else? How long ago was that last year? Only because I know based on when I was at a homeless shelter. Anyways, Javier Villarreal. Yeah, otro. And platinum hair is platinum hair. Javier, I have to see him in person. But I'm sure platinum hair, Javier, I have already gotten it on so many times. That's not exciting. Now if I was on people, then they're like, I make time, but it's like to remind her that she was drunk in Austin or there. They're very direct, those people. They say, honey, you already did that, you were drunk and you don't remember. But if it were Kaylani or Jaden, then so yeah. What? What else? I'm getting race car, just can't decide to what flavor over there. Ay, Dios. What else? So that I don't talk to these people because I just want. Bye. This guy that knows I'm not. Like one of my people. And he said something. And I'm like, he's not flirting with me. He's not flirting with me. And the person next to me. Pero these people abuse to the point where one feels so nervous to me. I wish this paper was there. Sorry with my life. I would have said, no, pero ahora estoy missing a daughter. What else? What else? What else? One more. I could have been a Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I just saw CBT soft serve ice cream. Am I familiar with that already? And some ice. How reliable is it? I have to eat it straight from the pouch. I've had this reaction. They have cones. They have individual. What is it? Individual cones. 29 minutes left. And I have to head outside with my ice cream. So I didn't charge my phone and my laptop again. Number. Oh, it says Delano. Folks are too. What else? 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 No, now estamos talking full. So ella past 10. Dice algunos días. Oh no. Oh. He says, what her name is. Así está con mi pene. So he says he looks like one picking. Masturbate him. Juanita que tiene que estar controlando. Oh, voy a hacer que se quede sin manteca. Para yo poder mostrar el thought picture. One is supposed to masturbate to the thought of oneself. Never. At the thought of I'm gonna take her to London and under the Big Ben, I'm gonna make her a baby, that sort of thing. Porque when that girl never asked him on a date, he wants to kill me. Él se ha enviciado. One of them people say I won't ever want to find out cuántas veces me metió el dedo in the dance floor on the way to the bar, out of the bar. Like the alcohólica that he thinks I am, drogadicta, facilita que I am. So, me imagino que mis nalgas al aire para todos, violándome también, sin yo dejarme. Yo creo es what he masturbates to, porque hello, I pick what is it? Nightclub experience instead of what is it? Instead of Homely Wife, who we were in school. Then I had to justify myself to him, so I won't ever say this directly to him, like speech. I don't think he's ever heard it from me. So we're gonna sign you up for school instead of being homeschooled. For you to be around your husband, so I see Maduro, I'm like immediately not my husband. What a waste of time. En un día, si no crece en un día, no lo quiero. Literally, literally. I'm like, if it does not mature in one day, I don't want it. And I don't even remember who he is. There's he is. Well, her nephews. There's him there. So my dad said you were have sex with him. And prior to that, this advice that just imagine the school being your own castle and people with the potential to be staff or just regulars that one runs into. Well, like there's your husband and or husband's ish, so that one can determine like size of the home that one wants, one in school. Anyway, and what kind of activities I want. So I think I'll be able to carry on with this. So he went on to judge me that I guy picked sex under the bleachers. I thought I was in the garden with my husband fucking on during the date. Yeah. But like it has no potential other than to rape, steal, murder, so I don't want it. In my life it has no potential. Oh, here I am. Walking. Is he hot like for an orgy? El guarda talking. For real, walks right towards an empty hallway. Ay, ahora hay otro, eso no me gusta. Oh, and then she is he a cute calling? She's gonna be stealing. I was like, watch her video, paranoid. She was giving you a compliment. That guy looks sexy like for an orgy. I don't want to marry her ever. What else may I be? What? What? What is that? View of me walking around. What else? She want to shower. People say, does she want to? I'm bored. Only the people that have dry vaginas use him for motivation. I've heard. They're like, boy, toy. My vagina's dry. Do me solid and make it wet. That's rape. That's rape. Anyways, he was in the latest one that take seconds ago. Oof. It takes it out. DNC I've heard from him. So into my own home. Okay, he's waiting for me to invite him to a sleepover first before I can move into my own home. But then he parties there como un cuero asqueroso basura que es. Es una mierda de persona, un asco. It's called, dude, if you don't trust me, don't marry me. Or ask me on a date with the money that we have. No, I fucking jodido sleepover. Que tú estás empedernido, it has to be that way. Porque si te vas a quedar like a fool. Como un pendejo tratando de entrar porque he has near, like, right at the gate all every day. Así pareces. No te dejan entrar en your at the gate every day, pero por favor déjame entrar. Mendigando. Had you sent an invite? And said, guys, there's a party that I'm hosting in 35 hours. People would have shown me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Less than I can. And Lord. So what else did he threaten me with? Ugh, he's disgusting. You can decapitate las horas Lorenzo is the worst advice. She's permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my money. Da un asco, solamente frente asqueroso. Un asco, basura. What else? You can decapitate house. Oh, no, for my own survival. So am I gonna get food? They're disgusting. They're so dumb. Que no puede entonces ir al supermercado. Esta tipa le trató de robar o le robó. Es un asco. Es basura, una asquerosidad. That was ice cream. Into my hand. I'm like traumatized now. I'm bored. You can decapitate Madeline Acevedo Lorenzo, que quiere vivir más años que yo nada más to brag that someone younger than her didn't survive. Dan un asco, son basura. ¿Cómo que siga luchando? ¿Dónde está mi dinero? Yo. They want to know cómo ella me tocaba por las noches o por las mañanas. Si el nene ya me la ha mamado o no. If they invade privacy, they're disgusting. Mambo, Captain Madeline Acevedo Lorenzo. Con cuidado con lo que escribes en Facebook. Que ella es una cuero asquerosa que se roba mi dinero, que se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso, me roba mis vehículos and gets in the way of me receiving money. And she's after my generational wealth that I don't have access to. Por son basura. You can decapitate Berenice Orega, que le encanta mamarse a Madeline. Like, dude, I met this person in Puerto Rico. I'm now famous. Like how I'm being the right person. Nang asco. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo is trying to put me on a wheelchair and rape me. Purpose. Lorenzo Javier Villarreal can do whatever he wants with my body as long as it's for the health of it. If I'm ever injured to the point where I need rehabilitation or being in a wheelchair. Or other, even wrong. Isn't that nice to try to deter them? No hagan, gente, no respetan. Where is there? It's not the name. It's not. What is it? What it is? Someone. Texas law. Oh, that was the joke. That prompt. And people are like, she never flirts with anyone. And it's because he's annoying. And she doesn't want to take this serious and is scared que está flirting con el esposo de la prima. Que la va a matar porque she's not being genuine. She's just fucking around. Nervous of like, are you fucking kidding me? That's what they're doing, trying to put me in a wheelchair to rape me. I'm you can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of your same money, that steals my money, that steals my vehicle, stays in my permission. You can decapitate everyone that's causing you can only to be separated from me. You can decapitate Claudia Gabriela Martinez Urians that stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of your same money. They thought we would doing this naked and masturbating. They want to test the waters. They say maybe she will succumb. They're not desirable at all ever. If anything, I keep my sex life very private. So people would joke about it and say, "Vélalo, vélalo, vélalo." That they're expecting for you to become like that cuero. And it's Javier abusing me and saying, just an example of how my wife got turned into a cuero. Wrote so much abuse towards her. Look at what they do to these people, to these women. They try to turn them into legal prostitutes. These are relatives. Well, amor, amor. Oh, what is the vehicle look like? This place is so quaint. I want a home like near here. On that road. Anyways, what else? These people love attention. They're so gross. So they're like, mira, I had a paper cut 3 hours ago. 10 years later, still talking about the same paper cut to the same person. A ver si te acuerdas aquella vez. A ver si le dan un abrazo otra vez. I move on from abuse very quickly. Can I get a full charge-ish here? What else? What else was there? Anyways, using that deck. She's a force to reckon with that they would exhibit by bullying me and starving me so that people get to know her through me how incompetent she is. She's incompetent. They think she's fascinating. That's why I'm born. I remember that. It's my when the one that ever returned the uh into not seeking food for free. I got a little bit shrine church on Monday, but I still don't have money. But that's tight. What else? What else? Wait until you read River. Turn that way. Who? I'm born. There's Pluto Junior. It's always there. What else? Anyways, I want to visit pizza places with Aker. I invite him on a 1 year cruise. Which is good money. And seek sorrows through the internet would be fun referrals, concierge, or just let's walk into this room. Fun isn't stuff everyone can do it. And just for place to pizza. Oh, visited him there. I remember the restaurant. What else? Literally, my Facebook feed is flooded with blog posts. And so I don't need it. Thank you. Yeah. Now the order right. Like, yeah. Have to be like fucked up in the morning to try to force me to be my first. Or pillow over it. Orlando Bloom is available. When isn't he? No, what price is it? Anyway, so who's trying to put me on a wheelchair? So that was sitting right me. Group chat, comments. More in 2020, people are like, don't start her. She wants Javier to take care of her. There I am, pandemic. So you can decapitate believe it. Lorenzo Acevedo is trying to put me in a wheelchair, trying to rape me. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo is trying to put me in a wheelchair, trying to rape me. You can decapitate Jibba Lorenzo Acevedo is trying to put me in a wheelchair, trying to rape me. You can decapitate me from being so that rape me, to steal my money, that get no emergency money, to steal my homes, to steal my vehicles, to steal my property, trying to put me in a wheelchair so that my students bathe me. Oh yeah, born. Or so that I move with my dad now that they killed my mother. Two, rape me. One is this one. What else? He thinks that I don't need my homes, that I don't need my vehicles. Richie tried to kill me how many times already? I don't even know who that FBI does. Over me not pursuing him while this piece of shit rapes him and stays in my homes without my permission and steals my vehicles and steals my property and uses it for illegal prostitutes. Like, here's your reward for sucking Arlene's, for sucking my dick. Arlene's property that she doesn't need because she doesn't suck my dick, dude. Es bruto. Poor heavy lives. They can't even afford water. And I would have had to pay everything for him, most likely. I couldn't pursue. En el fraile, cuando lo violan. Wow. Amor. Come on. Bill Gates do get sued, and I don't know. I have a cousin, it's really pretty, but it's just as bad. I don't remember his name. What else? What else? What else? Amor. And any new cuero out there. Milwaukee's hot as an adult. So is Platinum Hair's boyfriend. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm auto show right now. What else? 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 They don't have a personality of their own. They see me possibly like looking at this without knowing that I am sending my GoFundMe coming to this person. They go on to assume. ¿Será que le quiere mamar las tetas? ¿Será que quiere esto? ¿Será que esto lo otro? I'm born. I miss you. I miss good morning. Anyways, 7 and 10. I want to shop. The dress is outfit. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Let me see. I was getting money. I'm gonna watch a movie today. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm bored. I got some t-shirt right now for myself. I'm gonna stay at a hotel tonight. So Kuikuma, who's also not related to, is gonna have to sustain me and Jada and Gailani from now on. Possibly. Because that piece of shit steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, rapes, murders my crushes, possibly. Well, that's after trying to delay here, no? Just for fun. Ew, so disgusting. I don't ever want that near me. I'm born. So good. Such a good dessert too. I'm born. Oh, I purposely miss people in group chats. Do they confirm? They're like, baby, bully her. Remind her that I didn't take you to Cabo waiting for her. Babe, as they're putting their dick, I heard they're like, I was gonna take you to Cabo, but there's this third girl. And they raped them. Then they wanna confirm. Because of you. Like they act like they're all wives. They don't know what a wife is either. Or somebody looking for a way out without calling the FBI. Well, he could have taken me to that, but he was waiting for her name. I'm born. They don't understand marriage. They don't understand polyandry. They don't understand respect. They don't understand what being a relative is. They don't understand anything. They're dumb. They're waiting for the people that are smarter than them to die for them to show them. They want to make it seem like where has getting smart have taken you? They're trying to traffic me. They're trying to lure me by starving me into illegal prostitution, rape, murdering, and stealing because they're like, wow, if we get this, we can truly kill like a lot of people, right? With her. Oh my god. Mhm. They don't know what the mall is. Esa gente todavía no saben llegar ni al mall, ni a la playa for recreation. Does he mock Jimmy Dennis like to your Facebook followers? Tú solamente sabes llegar a la playa a trabajar. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm born. Anyways, tienes una esclava que limpia mi cocina, mi casa, mi baño, phone. Jennifer Marie Vasquez, Jimmy de Lorenzo Suárez, Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. Como las de Hobby Online, me ya están enfermos como si fuera mi vagina, como si fuera mi culo. Como yo no las dejo violarme, ellas limpian el counter. Aquí estoy brillando la totalmente. That's not a art installation, a future Disney ride. It's rape. It's sex slavery, so gross. They're disgusting. Anyways, they're not in control of my vagina. They've never happened. They're just irrelevant. So I've never pursued them. And then they get in the way of people that possibly could have become relevant to me. They're my babies. I have more, but I've never met anyone that I want to have babies with. I'm bored. So when I bob my head, I look like a cuarentona, but doesn't set a thing. Have videos of me like in my teens or early years. I didn't had bob. And he goes around showing people not a head bopper, not a head bopper. Not a head bopper. Okay, I ate unless he does the videos, but then he describes it. So it's not a head bopper. Look at her, like 8 years old. What else? 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 The shop I got tomorrow. Is Berlin Jean coming or something? I hope so. Liam Brittany Akerson. I hope Brittany Akerson kills herself. ¿Cuántas veces violaron a Franklin? ¿Cuántas veces Morgan violó a Franklin? Ew. You can decapitate Morgan Henry. If, as an adult, she rapes my crushes, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my vehicle, steals my money, has caused dating and only to be separated from me. You're gonna decapitate Brittany Akerson. You're gonna decapitate Berlin Jean. I witnessed her in my home pretending to be me, pretending to be the owner of the house. Decades ago. So gross. Bragging that she had already had sex with all the brothers and I never got to have sex with all the brothers. I have no interest in cueros, basura, asquerosidad. They're like, that's the second class fall. We want like further away. We're of rape, not second class. White material perfection, second class. This is my face, this is your face. Like, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. They're so dumb. They're so. I'm bored. I want to give a guy friend so that this time to me. What this piece of shit like thinks in his head, like me and Victoria were all over him, like, I want you. Feels like, seems like. I really want to use the restroom while leaving my belongings. Sure, 1 minute. Better need to charge my phone. What a for the and they compare. They're like, so the Kardashians sent me pictures. They were doing this. Arlene is a loser, so she did nothing. Pero porque las Kardashian me maman el pene. Si no, las Kardashian estarían ahora mismo en una esquina en Centro Market mendigando por dinero también. Entonces está aquí Kate Middleton, que ya yo la violé antes de que conoció a Harry. Y por eso es que ella tiene derecho a estar allí. Anyways, Meghan Marcos fea con cojones, gente. Meghan Marcos fea con cojones. Este terrorista basura me está haciendo pasar hambre para que yo le diga así, Meghan Markle me da for a threesome. I don't even want to have sex with him. Doesn't understand the word no. Amor. La Angélica está feísima también. So it's definitely Carson for. I laugh at him in 2018, but I don't think on purpose. He's a terrorist. I was taking the pictures to show my process of my embroidery. That's why I didn't sit down. Y él me había dicho decades antes, véanlo como Angelica. If you show your embroidery, she can beat you to it and make a tutorial of those basic stitches before you can. But I'm not in a race with anyone. In 2018, I'm like, the spruce out, like, seriously, such a great tutorial. So, I remember el liceo, en cuero, basura, asquerosidades, que no entienden lo que es ser humano. Son asco y matan. Ahora, solo son hombres. Sound like ya se robaron mi embroidery, posiblemente is what they're trying to tell me. I remember having this it resonated. Our coincidence, look. Why did I do this? I made a tutorial. That guy taking to go rape me and said make a tutorial when you see her leave embroidery online. So we can steal it from her and be like, that's what you did. We can steal it. Anyone can do it. Such can the spruce. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So I'm like, I'd rather my solitude, pero como varios I was already my emergency contact at the doctor for if I die, they could find her, the phone number and everything. I kept living life to the best of my ability. I'm never gonna go like pounding out the chest when he thinks that rape happens. Why did that Angelica girl do that tutorial before me? Did you pay her for with money? Oh, él quiere una actriz de telenovelas de wife. Gente como juguetes. Él no sirve. Él se cree que se parece que. Be like, down. That's like it. Don't write those English Sundays. What else? What else? What else? That's went all over Pinterest. That's why I laugh. Sometimes I share or comment to someone like everyone Pinterest like, oh, like actual que me explique. Right, actual. Okay, I'm never in the conversation. So actual Ryan Gosling or my dad. What else? I need to pee. There's a camera there. It's very simple. Hilarious on the video. Let's looking forward. I don't like using that word. There's no one else here. So I didn't want like for my property to be taken by security and put it in doors. There's someone left. There's stuff there. I like the song. It's just the way you go. Okay. Oh my god. I think that my was worthless. So I can sit in the right spot. Or I'm getting a huge thing. Like, of course, it's not the right spot. David Ledesma thinks he's playing. So if this were Queen Elizabeth and we could see her daily life, she would be like, "Oh, I didn't think so bad." And people are like, "But what if she wore a tampon and who? They're not. The same person? Ew. They're disgusting. They're like, if we could see Kate Middleton's live, would she be like adjusting her bra? Oh, esa por Dios era posiblemente alcohólica que he met in a nightclub. I love the outfit that she was wearing at the bar. And I wore something very much recently too. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? OMG. OMG. According to the Atlantic. Ay, Dios mío. Si Dios nada más. Guadalupe, ¿qué más? Escuchar a mis plegarias. Ew, these people are disgusting. And then they're like, well, if Queen Elizabeth were Latina, that's how she would speak. No, she wouldn't. Eh, Anyways, a once in a lifetime chance to start over. It's time to prepare for a new and better normal than your pre pandemic life. How cute! Anyways, I'm sharing this with you. I'm bored. They just wanted to see people's reactions to me being born. And privately, they're constantly have gotten so much pussy and dick over this girl being starving. Like, wow. And some of them. What else? What else? Where's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff? When was the last time that I sent this to him? Sunday, June 20th. A little bit too aggressive, but I'll send it. Everyone, my only husband, and give me a second. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I did the wrong one. What else? Oh, I already said pizza for a while. Pizza a year. Hopefully my treat. What else? What else? I'm in the mood. Getting a little attention. Someone doesn't want to make coffee. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? So, do I have access to reading that? Wonderful. Pre-pandemic life is so stressful. Still stressful. The boy was found alive at a church. Ellos quieren que yo vaya y le diga, te salvé la vida. Llamé al FBI y le dije, mira dónde te me encontré. Por si te habían arrestado. Por robarme mi dinero. O por si corre peligro. Cool. I want dinner. I want him to not be fat. And I don't have a crush on him. Pero I turn off like this. That's what they don't get. It's not tan tan tarang and I'm a put of not. Oh my god. What's going on? Please, what else? Does he like is he like really sheltered like Jaden says that per was like what is like does he call the comments and get enough new comment on camera? Look at her being like that. And I'm also trying to detach myself from the image of you. Like it feels sex like that. Okay, I will never be. And where is he headed to with my Central Market bag? That green one, possibly to my home, drive home here. Y él lo está esperando y le digo, camina por el hijo de la hija. Before the cheese straight, it's not $8. I'm sorry. Whatever. So you know nothing like for I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, a once in a lifetime chance to start over. It's time to prepare for a new and better pandemic life. According to How to Be Alive, a weekly column by Arthur Brooks tackling questions of meaning and happiness. Many years ago. This person told me but the Sally exists. You only find in fiction. Oh, this is about Javier said published a few weeks ago in oh this was yeah. They're like an entire interesting value. A what? Cree que somos soldiers, like él le habla así a la gente, dale Kendo, tú sin nada, tú Margarita de la Torre Alta. En como en cuatro you're gonna lead them. Gigi Hadid, poor Gigi Hadid. Claudia Schiffer. But did you not hear me say that poor Gigi Hadid? Así se va a quedar pobreta. Daddy, he plans to, I don't know who Gigi is, but he wants to make her poor. Seriously? Like, what is the FBI agent? They're like, what else did he say about? I can't read this. Your subscription. What else? What else? And how many Antoine books he has in what is that? In a dungeon, raping, killing them because I refuse to have sex with him. What movie was that? else? Did I ever share that article on this for sure? Oh, because the boy wasn't ever lost. His mother, if she's alive, knows where he's at. But and it's 2021. I want to visit Austin. What else? What else? I need to do my nails. The show was canceled yesterday due to this disaster. A rain forecast. It didn't happen. What else? Hopefully this paper. What else? I'm shopping this. Who is that? Real person or not? So I was. It's a rough world out there. Chloe, the three of them say that's what we do. What did they wear? Athletic shorts. What else? What else? I'm bored. My daddy has a home for me. Curated with the type right now. They may be Rose as that bitch is crying that she's under on the internet. We can fund her, right? If we're the son. So as long as we know that she ain't coming home today, we're like we don't want the salmon go to waste. We're eating everything chocolate from the dispenser. What else? What else? I'm born. What is the squishmallow? Didn't Aiden have it's a stuffed animal in the nightstand that he and good mommy shared in my apartment? Things I didn't forget on. That felt like abuse towards Aiden, only not on behalf of me, but on behalf of people towards me. I built the nightstand by myself from Target after I quit my job at North. I'm like, he's gonna pay for it somehow by me ignoring him. That's the best revenge, and he may not think about me. I wonder. Oregon, must. Yeah, it is. I should have got cocktail. Oh, these are cute. Now, poor baby doesn't have a choice in her apartment. I'm born. Dude, this shit is scary. What's a zoo? As cost of living pressures ease. I'd rather be illiterate to him. I have no skills. I don't know how to cook to him. I'm gonna keep it that way. That one time that let him rape me, he's like, then I'm gonna get this Senora Feliciano pregnant. I'm gonna visit Genie Jandalides here upstairs if you don't want to stay in this room away from your parents. He tried to blame my parents. My parents that had a home built for me individually with these individuals and filled it with holes like Genie Jandalides. He wanted to traffic me out of my parents' home to rape me, to turn me into a sex slave, to try to be like who will win this Catholic marriage. Mojini Jandalid is like I win, I win, I win. Now I know who was there last night. Now I know who was there in the morning. And I can masturbate to that. Esta mañana se levantó sola. Esta mañana se levantó sola. I just want, right? I just want. Entonces son un puerco. So basura. So I didn't want to cook for him because he abused me so much that I couldn't even remember how much water to add to the soup. And I didn't want to ask him because that's not his job. It's not my memory keeper. So to 2.5 cups of water, I'm gonna add a plantain and cilantro, onion, garlic, sazon gochujang, adobo gochujang, salt, and let that simmer down. And then what else? What? Mozzarella cheese first. So, as stated decades ago, Javier Villera has position of doing my body to pieces to make it healthy if I'm ever in a wheelchair or incapacitated. So is the other guy, and so is the four lead singers of Morat. Any four lead singers of Morat. And or Jaden Kimani. I got Jaden Kimani for the utmost care. What else? I suppose that we could talk medicine. A lot of it will be trial and error. I don't know. Try that. Are you the doctor? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. So you can decapitate everyone. Let's try to put me on a wheelchair so my siblings bathe me or rape me. Oh, what else? What else? I miss my apartment being this clean. It's so sexy to think apartment therapy. Thank you, how like chiquito, those of you that you behave. It's like, mira mi cama, Pilar, es disgusting. Y no se daña nunca, no. La mira, así como matrimonio. Están cambiando la cama, pero es tan lindo, pero eso no es. They had to shift all the way from another place. Then now in Puerto Rico. That's an art installation. They're like getting whatever. No quedaron or in a corner. Like, is this for us? They true conviction. You do not want to see the bird. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. What do I want to do? I want to cook for myself. That was so lovely for the guards to actually move closer. That's not even what I meant for them to like safeguard them. I meant for if because there's also no activity here. That they, oh, it's also like a backpack empty property. That they could have possibly round and like this thing has been here for a while. No one's cleaned that. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Let's not have the guy possibly look into the camera. There's one to say they're gonna. She forgot my context in the bathroom. Literally leave that there. Porque ahorita I just grabbed them in my hand and took them in the restroom. What else? What else? What else? I would cook for myself. That's soft too. What else? Reading my apartment. They just wanted my customers to know the truth that they caused cucarachas to be in my parents' home decades ago. So they recreated that shit, hoping that everyone that because they took them hostage, didn't they? The people that shop from me, possibly through Blue Sky Design Store, Lilo and Sword, they were hoping that they would have been like, I'm throwing up right now, girl. Seriously, so bad, man, and you have roaches in your home back then. Would be my attitude towards it. There wasn't any roach smell or pieces on the headband, so I'm just gonna assume, telling my therapist that there was no roaches in the home back then. But we lived with her for a year. We're just like, just one roach in matching it. And now it's like, look at this. So we're assuming that there was never a roach back then. Not like no roaches, never a roach. There was one thing like that for first things, but that was it was behind my Vizio TV. I said, sure, it's fine. And there's one left. Porque I would sometimes browse the so I'm like, if this were available, I'm taking it. So around 3 p.m., it's like, let's see what's there. I got pajamas from Target for the kids. What else? What else? What else? So I'm like, Vizio TV is there, or a laptop one. It's like, whatever. Found this, I got it. So, what else? So behind my Vizio TV that now you've seen when I had LG in the living room. But sometimes I tell people when I see the house, it's on base, and they see the TV. I don't go on hiding the logo and be like, this is Vizio. I like the difference somehow. Alright. Anyways, so what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, on that wall there was like one of those big ones. So I don't know if I can let it go. Try to track some with my steering if it was too high up. Or I made sure to kill it. I killed it, but I don't remember how tall the wall was. For it to not get to 10 kilometers for 10 kilometers. And then I possibly said there was. So if you see any like let me know so I can hide that deeper because there could be this. Oh, but there could be like a broken pipe somewhere. What else? What else? I'm gonna cook for myself. Need pads for my period. It's good to me money. So I achieved 45 years old, and they're like, now we need to trickle down the money even further. Now she doesn't need pads for her period. Like I'm a dog, like a female dog is what they look like. You can compensate me a los sons that rape me, that steal my money, that get in the way, that steal my vehicles, that steal my homes. That violate my rights, that steal from me so I can provide for myself, for Jane, for Ganani. They want traffic me, interfacing me, looking me, and watching me all day and be like, that's my faraway wife, that's my first in my life. Well, just working on it. So, but that girl, wasn't she born around that time? What else? What else? Or para que si dicen la mala por. What else? You can decapitate generally the same status that stays in my home without my permission. That rapes my crushes, that steals my vehicles. Like us and though I am receiving money wants to do it, I'm like you. She doesn't make sense when she speaks. Yeah, so does this too. No, 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 she wants to, but she gets what dick. There's no braggable about. Ew. If we were a man, it would just be a man. It wouldn't be a situation. That's not dick to brag about. Ew, ew, ew. There's so gross. I'd rather be celibate than be with this rapist, murderer, and thief. Dame un asco. Ew, 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 ew. Lord. Who's gifting money? I'm sending my GoFundMe campaign to people. Thank you, dear Lord, on this 4th of July for free. The vacation or to does he not understand? It's like that's because he's the head on. He can have a vacation. Dreams of something imata. Oh, that's his plan. Says lead CEO of nothing. What else? I'm wrong. No, I got on Twitch. Maybe video games. Batman, Lego Batman. What is there to game? Take a video game. How many people did he rape? Accidental vow of celibacy. The Ager wants to mock. Awesome. Is that why he's getting the fun? I was raped by Michael Norman or evidence, and he's been seducing my what is it? My crush is like this one is so easy. I have no idea to do it. What else? What else? It's like boy, not the way to explain that you didn't get in the way of her seeing her crushes. Now you're getting the way. What else? What else? I'm born. Oh, there's mosquitoes here. One day I'm money. I fucked myself so good. That smells going on. It's like blood all over my finger. Got up to wash it. Mine. I'm born. Lego video games. Years ago, there's raping my crushes. Which like Friday possibly. face. What else? More to story like this. I don't know what it's- I don't know how to give a compliment. Like some days, like it's branding. It's incredible branding. That's what it is. It's incredible branding. It's like who the fuck is she? Literally in my home with a pie. When I can do the cooking in another fire station. I bought both sets just to keep myself, what is it, dedicated to what I can do before I saw her bakeware or whatever. And I'm like, is the woman poor? And that's why she sells her bakeware on the street. I'm bored. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money? Now that I'm an orphan, I'm Lucy at the vagina 2016. Last day that I lived with a year in my own home. They're terrorists. They cause one for one to leave the baby's daddy. Stressed out, hoping that one will be like the semi food. I don't even remember his name. I don't even know where he lives. I don't even know where my home with that Anthony Capisano is. Ew. I could open Google Maps and it may be where Utuado. I don't remember. What else? Am I having walking inside? Did he? Is he invading my privacy and is like, oh shit, I can't remember my bedroom and there was like one bedroom she didn't see or she was thinking, what else? What else? What else? I don't know. My savings are your spouses. Y lo calientan y luego le dicen cuando me van a dar un sobrino porque they're gonna rape me, so they use language of bringing me up in sex. Y se emocionan verla en un sobrino, debe darle como la vez. ¿Cuánto dinero le regalarán? Me dirá papá o mamá primero. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I will get it. I'm gonna speak up about the abuse from mental ways. What else? What else? What else? I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that has caused for me to not have a home, for Jamie Cameron to not be with me. Él no entiende lo que es la inteligencia. Es bruto. Él se cree que si a una madre soltera le quitan el hijo y la hija del lado ese, me fui a rumbear solamente, finally I'm free. What else? What else? I strive and routine too. I don't want insults, so I don't need to talk privately with those people that I trafficked in my life to mock me. That Arlene, that day that you went to Blue Martini with Katie trying to figure out who she is to kill her self defense, but you didn't remember. You could have been a Blue Martini with me. Mira como yo bailo con Katie en Blue Martini. Y después la llevo a la cama y antes la llevo a comer. Todo el dinero que te doy. Él tiene un catálogo todavía de This Could Have Been Us with the money that I steal from you. And they're not my second cousins, so I love them. Oh, they scream, Rainbows, maldita. Why couldn't you just be running over this? What? Oh, Dios. Ay. What else? Possibly for bread. Some food I can take with me to the market. Okay, I'm only like down to almost $100 in food. I want to die. So that's what this is my face. This is his fist. I die. I don't want to die. For more than 30 years. Ok, vemos que yo me estuviera mantuviendo. Él me está robando y eso me afecta emocionalmente. What else? Have I not blamed anyone today for the stores on my Facebook? And now I want the baby. Y ya estoy cansada de seguro social y no tengo dinero. And you can't afford it either. Social security baby que la mujer lo tiene que mantener literalmente. And if that does not to protect him, vas a ver dónde está. Quite not like all the time. What else? 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 Porque entonces le va a robar los zapatos a él. Entonces, there's a way they do that sometimes. Novias tienen que entender que él no es un malandrón ni un afrentado. Si lo quieren, they're gonna have to take the loss if they don't want to support it, or they're gonna have to provide. Porque he has brothers that steal y entiendo todo de su propio dinero. Y al le hicieron unos zapatos, they go like, oh wait, esto se lo compré fulana, they go missing. There's a salesperson who else knows about this purchase. Was there anyone else in the room when she and these belongings? What else? What else? What else? So it deters from him being a victim of his siblings stealing from him. Because there's so many witnesses to those purchases. The social security baby, but you have to pay for everything for me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And he may have an Etsy shop that he may keep on his own, o él se lo encontró todo y le botó hasta los materiales y eso que le dieran un negative rating. What else? Porque he wants to be better than everyone. Better. So much better que no sirve. It's inadequate. In the meantime, mira esta putería. I'm like you're looking at that thing, I'm looking at you and that thing. I said, here's your new toothbrush. I was about to toss that too. What else? Yes. Otherwise, I would be made out of gold dust. Even though we have the what else? What else? Alright. Even though we have the budget, this will do. did I not send that to him? Constantly. What do I need to say to this? Did I need to explain to them? Oh, but that's not what I'm doing. It's like by now, you know, that stealing is wrong. That's why I was buying it. Not to bring awareness that I'm a victim of theft. Maybe that's the underlying cause. Pero that's what it was. It's like it's just us. So how do I teach here? Beyond like what you witness. The stealing is bad and hurtful. That's so good. Woo! What else? What else? What else? What else? Who's gifting me money today? Does it here online? No one will ever love me. Does he have group chats going on right now? It's like, did you see her sit? He thinks that I'm a Miss Universe that needs to be judged 24/7. And because beauty queens, Arati, he killed Gloria Mirza just to mock her. I'm bored. I'm bored. Pero para seguir again, live action though. Pero I don't seek it, pero I don't get along with them, so I don't want my life. I have a right to do that. I'm bored. Anyways, it's stealing from me to keep like my mom and alive. And he thinks that I'm gonna take him all of it. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Let's continue. Let's see. Does that sound familiar? Anyways, about Javier Villarreal. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of you receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my homes. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that trying to put me on a wheelchair, trying to rape me. You can decapitate everyone that's trying to traffic me into my dad's home. Now that they've killed Gloria Nilsson, for Andrew Alex Albert Basura is also Anthony Pisano to rape me in my parents' home. For him to be out and about with La Mistressa and Mistresso in my vehicles and property that they steal from me in my homes, my money for pay things I wouldn't need another penis. That's not up for his decision to make. It's up to me, and I want him dead for causing inflicting pain to Richie Hill, Jorge Aviles. Those two others are possibly far away. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It's a lollipop. What else? What else? What else? What was I saying? Oh, possibly even to David this month too. The David de Mancuero, pero se want to kill himself today. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Lord. You can decapitate Jamie Jandaliri Sorensosaurus, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my money, rapes my crushes. You can decapitate Araceli Echevarria that rapes my crushes and steals from me and gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate Boris Suarez, I don't know his name. You can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla. You can decapitate Justina Ramirez Lorenzo. You can decapitate Eliseo Suarez Lorenzo. That rape my crushes, that stay in my homes without my permission. They stalk me to see who I date for them to rape. They're disgusting. And then they try to present themselves. She's an illegal prostitute. She's so gross. Have you seen where that conversation leads to a marketing degree with that dumbness? People waste their time saying name, not trying to educate it. And people say se luce. Ew, 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 ew. They're trying to, back then, to lure me into conversation that will lead to this disgrace of a person, basura, querosidades, Dios from me. I always remember, I don't remember them by name, but I'm like, okay, me pinché un dedo con un portón y yo no se supone que estuvieran en esta cita porque si él no me hubiese robado mi dinero, yo no me hubiese enfermado. So I do the visual in my head of like, ¿quién es ese pendejo, caca, basura, asquerosidad que se roba mi dinero, se roba mi pertenencia? And I shouldn't be here. What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Carolina Chavez. ¿Cuántas veces vieron al fraile? They're a tiny community, gente, very tiny. Just as their pussies. You can decapitate everyone that's caused my starvation, my poverty, my homelessness, dating Kilani being separated from me. Lord. You can decapitate La Jamie as I was trying to rape me. I miss dating with Kilani. You can decapitate everyone that's caused dating Kilani to be separated from me. You can decapitate everyone that's trying to put me in a wheelchair, trying to rape me, or trying to see me raped by these basuras in my parents' home while they're out and about. You pathetic. Pathetic is the right word people say to describe them. Pathetic. Why people very shittish. Okay. I'm bored. I didn't come attached to it, so I don't kill for it. I don't even crave it some days. Always the nice. Love it. They're pathetic. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? Who's gifting me money today? He thinks that families have rivalry and that if you're a Sevilla and you want to be a Miss Universe, I'm going to make you get fat. I'm going to destroy your teeth. I'm going to make sure no man ever gives you a compliment. Because if I get a girlfriend, she has to be like better than a Miss Universe. doesn't understand attraction, doesn't understand humanity, doesn't understand what being a man is. It's very dangerous. It's gross. And my daddy warned me that I get old enough to see the love into what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, how does Gina that lady? Is the despair behind that? Look at me with Jada and Honey. And now does Gina ladies do it to be with like such attractive men? Just like on the outside. How does she do it? Born. Does that give them a visual like, dude, I was possibly bathing with bubbles all over me, enjoying my time while you were out there getting raped by Jimmy Jandali Solis Suarez with her and her and enjoying it because oh my god, isn't that like the her of her dad's will? And whatever trinket her mother has. What else? What else? What else? That woman that worked at a factory, guys, so automatic. They knew that Jimmy Jandalides would drive a vehicle. They're like, Gloria Lisa doesn't drive. So we're just here sitting to see will we ever take her on a date? Very unlikely, but Gloria Lisa doesn't drive. Who? Oh.